Good evening. Welcome to our 2024 Vineland High School Athletic Banquet. Today, we gather to celebrate a group of remarkable individuals whose dedication, perseverance, and hard work have truly set them apart. Being a high school athlete is no small feat. It means early mornings and late nights, countless hours of practice, and the constant pursuit of improvement. While many of your classmates went home after school to hang out with friends, make some money working, or to scroll through Instagram and TikTok, you chose a different path. You have balanced academics and athletics and demonstrated that hard work and discipline are keys to success. As Vineland High School's new athletic director, I am honored and humbled to have been a small part of your athletic journey this past year. I want you all to know how proud of you the people in our athletics office are and how much they care about you. Every single day, Miss Ashley Sale, over there by the music, Miss Jen Jimenez, who's collecting tickets up front, Mr. Jeff Haynes, and myself all work together, reflecting on our current practices and exploring new opportunities to promote the student athletes of Vineland High School. With the help of administration and the Board of Education, here are a few of Vineland High School's athletic accomplishments this past year. We fielded our first ever female golf team here at VHS. Our wrestling team hosted their first ever Pete Adams Memorial Wrestling Tournament. We hosted the Cape Atlantic League and Cumberland County Championship Tennis Tournament for both boys and girls. We sent Megan and Morgan Harrell Alvarez to Rutgers University to participate in the National Women in Sports Day. We nominated Eve Ortiz and Tyrell Powell to each receive $500 athletic scholarships. We hosted countless college signings where we saw our athletes take the next step in their athletic careers. We are now providing snacks to our athletes before practice every day. And now, through our new social media platforms run by Miss Ashley Sale, with some help from Allie Parent and TNF Camera, along with the dedication of our VPS broadcasting team, your success has been shared with more people than ever before. You will hear many awards and accolades announced by our coaches tonight, such as Cape Atlantic League All-Star, Scholar Athlete, Coaches Award, Team Captain. All are remarkable accomplishments that the recipients will remember forever. However, beyond these titles and trophies, I want to let all of our athletes know that your participation in athletics here at Vineland High School has awarded you something far more significant, and that is the skills needed to succeed in life. I now ask everyone to stand as we play a recording of our select choir singing the national anthem and our alma mater. Thank you. Okay, we have many distinguished guests here tonight from Vineland High School Administration, Central Administration, and the Board of Education. To speak on their behalf, Board President, Ms. Kimberly Codispati.
Good evening and welcome. It is my great pleasure to address you tonight as we honor our exceptional student athletes on behalf of the Vineland Board of Education. First and foremost, congratulations to each of you for your dedication, your hard work, and remarkable achievements. Your commitment to excellence both on and off the field and in the classroom have brought immense pride to Vineland High School. Your perseverance, discipline, and teamwork are commendable. You have set a high standard for future athletes. I would like to thank our acting athletic director, Jeff Haynes, and our incoming athletic director, Coach Siff, and the entire athletic department. Your leadership and tireless efforts behind the scenes ensure that our athletic programs run smoothly and successfully. Your dedication has given our athletes the opportunities and support that they need to excel. To our coaches, thank you for your invaluable guidance and mentorship. Your commitment has been instrumental in shaping these young athletes into the outstanding individuals that they are today. To the families, your unwavering support and encouragement have been crucial to your children's success. Your sacrifices and dedication do not go unnoticed. This year has been filled with incredible achievements and unforgettable moments. Beyond the victories and records, it is the friendships, camaraderie, and life lessons that will endure. Success is not measured by the number of wins, but by the integrity, sportsmanship, and passion you bring to everything you do. We are incredibly proud of all of you and everything that you've accomplished, and we look forward to seeing the amazing things that you will achieve. Carry with you the spirit of Vineland High School athletics and continue striving for excellence in all that you do. Congratulations once again to our senior student athletes. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And to our girls softball team, good luck tomorrow night. You've got this, ladies. You'll have a great following. Thank you.
On behalf of Central Administration, we have Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Ms. Suzette DeMarchi.
Good evening, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to our talented and accomplished student athletes. Tonight, we recognize the important role that Vineland High School athletics plays in our community, and I want to thank all of you for your commitment and hard work, and congratulate you on another memorable school year. I would like to thank our entire athletic department staff for their care, support, and commitment to our student athletes. Our coaches for your countless hours of both on and off the field guidance and leadership that no doubt made a lasting impression. I would also like to thank all of our parents and families for supporting our athletes and coaches throughout this year. And finally, congratulations to our highly talented student athletes. You are able to balance a rigorous academic schedule with the demands of your chosen sport. You instruct each other, you encourage each other, you cooperate and communicate, and are role models to your classmates. Seeing so many of you here this evening shows me that you are well prepared to be leaders no matter what path you choose to pursue. Congratulations again and best wishes.
On behalf of VHS Administration, Tanner Building Principal, Mr. Justin Adams.
I am not nearly as eloquent or well-spoken as Mrs. DeMarchi or President Kataspati, so I will keep this quick so you guys can move on to the awards. Good evening, student athletes, parents, coaches, staff members, and community members. It is with great honor that I was asked to speak tonight. Sports played a large role in my high school experience and my life so far because they run parallel to everything you will experience in life. The traits you learn, like coachability, resilience, teamwork, accountability, and leadership, will suit you well as you go on to the next chapter in life, whether it's the military, college, the workforce, or just finding yourself in society. To all the athletes here tonight, you have earned every award that you are about to receive. Nothing has been given to you over the past 4 years. You've been able to prioritize being a student first and foremost, but excelling as an athlete as well. I commend each and every one of you here, and I will leave you with a quote from my favorite coach of all time, Jim Valvano, in a speech that he gave at the 1993 ESPYs. And if you do not know who Jimmy Valvano is as an athlete, put aside your chemistry homework, put aside your AP homework, and watch his YouTube video tonight. His quote is short and simple. It's don't give up, don't ever give up. If you're able to live by these words, you'll not only find success on and off the field, but you'll find happiness in life as well. I thank you guys for allowing me the time, and to the student athletes, congratulations again.
Okay, on behalf of our athletic trainers, we have Acting Athletic Director, Mr. Jeff Haynes.
Good evening. Again, for those of you who don't know me, since I'm relatively new, I am the acting athletic director for the next about 2 weeks before shift takes over. And I apologize to anybody that heard my speech the other night, but I'm going to say the same statement I said at the Hall of Fame meeting, at the Hall of Fame banquet. I was asked by Dr. Rossi at the Board of Education office in early November if I would help fill in for the athletic director that was ill. And I had retired recently so I could watch my kids play ball, and that's why I'm dressed this way. I'm heading to a ball game right now. And I said, all right, I'll give you 2 weeks. This is my 127th day, I think, right now. And the reason I'm here is because of the student athletes and the people that I've met here in Vineland. It's just been a wonderful experience for me. I know they're trying to keep me here a little bit longer, so I just might end up doing that. So anyways, on to what we're here for. The next award is being honored on behalf of the athletic trainers. And DT was supposed to be here to present, but unfortunately they had a little family emergency. I can speak for her on my own in my short time here that the two individuals about to get this award are two individuals that I think Vineland can be extremely proud of. These two young ladies, when I first started here, could be found at every home basketball game, every home wrestling match, and I'm sure at other times at practices that I might not have seen. They were here helping in the athletic trainer's room, setting stuff up for games and events, getting ice, even probably pitching and taping somebody if they had to. So the two individuals that are going to come up here and accept this award, I'm so proud for them. I'm also excited for them that they're going to be playing tomorrow on the South Jersey State Championship softball team as well, hoping to go to the state finals later this week. So at this time, I'd like to bring up Morgan and Megan Harold Alvarez.
Okay, we're going to move on with our team sports presentations. We're going to call the entire team up to the front, starting with the fall season and then winter and then spring. We ask for the head coach to proceed up to the microphone while the players line up in front of the stage. So starting with boys cross country, we have Coach DeShields. So will all the boys cross country players make your way up to the front of the stage?
Good evening, everyone. First of all, let me tell you that it was a pleasure to coach these young men. They've been with me for the last 4 years, and like I said, the pleasure was truly mine. The number one thing I can say about these young men is the character. Their character shines like no other. They're great leaders. They always have my back. And like I said, I'm going to miss these guys tremendously. We probably had our best cross-country season over the past 4 years this year. And we actually won our first Cumberland County cross-country championship since 2015. I've had the pleasure of having these 3 young men with me, follow me on through indoor track and spring track, and like I said, I'm going to really, really, really miss them because, again, their leadership and all that they did, not only on the track, but also here at Vineland High School with their academics. I know 2 of them are honor students. No, 3 of them are, all 3 of them are honor students, excuse me. All 3 of them are honor students, I apologize. And like I said, they are student athletes first. They're student athletes first. And again, we stress to them all the time, you know, sports is nothing but, as Coach said, it's life, okay? It's what you're going to learn in life. You get a job, when you leave these hallways, you got to be the job on time. You got to do the very best you can. You got to help each other. And you just got to be the best person that you can be. And like I said, I'm so proud of these young men. And I know they're going to do fine out there, have no worries whatsoever. Like I said, I want to cry right now because I've just had so many happy years with these guys, and they make coaching very, very easy. Okay, and the gentleman we have sitting here right before you is Rashawn Jeffrey, Trey Rojas, and Landon Gentile Adamson. And my cross-country award is going to go to Landon Gentile Adamson, who's my team captain.
Thank you, Coach. And now will our girls cross-country team proceed to the front for Coach Joel Hyder.
This is the toughest part for me. Usually I'm out on the field yelling. I just want to say that I am truly blessed to be a coach here at Vineland High School, to coach with such tremendous athletes, students, my peers, and have such tremendous support from our parents that we see in everything. And a lot of this couldn't be done without the support of our athletic maintenance department, who helped me tremendously this year out there, set the course up, make sure that we had the paint down correctly, the poison ivy was down, nobody got sick, nobody got hurt, nobody turned an ankle, except for your mainland. And then you have to hear it. But, you know, that's just mainland. Some highlights from this group, and again, I am truly blessed to be with such a wonderful group of young ladies. We're only honoring our 3 seniors, but I had the pleasure of coaching 14 young ladies this year, and that was truly an honor. Some of our highlights. We finished 7th in South Jersey Group 4 sectionals, which is our best finish in the last 25 years. A couple things with that, just so you know, we are going against the very best in South Jersey that are traditional cross-country powerhouses. So this year was very special. I was very proud of them. The team finished no worse than 4th in any of our invitational meets, again, because of the leadership from our seniors and our support from our parents and our coaching staff. And I am truly blessed by coaching with Coach Elliott DeShields. We work together. Without him, you know, we'd be in trouble. And I am truly blessed again to have a fabulous assistant, Miss Diane Dooley. Please give Miss Diane Dooley a round of applause as she is graduating this year. Some other highlights. We are 2-time defending county champions. And we scored a perfect 15 points in the county meet, which means we went 1 through 5. Our senior athletes, I have team captain Nicoletta Giuliani. She is our 2-time defending county champion. I have team captain Eve Ortiz. Unfortunately, Eve couldn't be with us tonight. Eve got a special award. She had the Don Dancer NJSIA Scholarship Award that Coach Cifalalio talked about at the very beginning. I thought that was very special to me. I knew Mr. Dancer for a lot of my life. Before this, my previous chapter of my life, before I came to Vineland, I knew him well from my mentor. He introduced me to him. So it was a special honor to know that Eve was a recipient of an award with his name. And I have Shannon. Shannon was our team manager, and Shannon kept us safe and also kept Mr. Cifalalio from having to pay a very large bill if we lost our toe tags. In cross country, you have to have toe tags. That's how they do the scoring with the automatic timing. And if you lose a toe tag, it's $100. Don't ask me how I know this. I'm just giving you the idea of what happens. But Shannon kept us all straight. She made sure we had water. She made sure she took care of the girls. We were somewhere else on the course. Shannon was always able to communicate to us if we needed to get back to the start-finish line to make sure our athletes were safe. Again, it's a truly honor to coach these young ladies, and thank you very much. Our senior award winner tonight goes to Eve Ortiz, and unfortunately, Eve's not here. Ladies and gentlemen, girls cross country.
Thank you, Coach. Okay, we now ask the members of the girls soccer team to head to the front for Coach Leslie Garton.
Good evening. On behalf of the girls soccer program, I want to thank the Board of Education, administration, our athletics department, as well as all of our parents for the support of our program. This year we finished 7-7-2, making it into the playoffs. We had 2 seniors make first team all conference for the Cape, which anyone that knows soccer, the Cape Atlantic League is the toughest division that you can play in within our league, so we play some tough competition. We have a great group of dedicated girls who unfortunately, most of them seniors couldn't make it tonight. This year's seniors not in attendance. our manager, Sophia Pepe, Sophia Stockbridge, and Jessie Donnelly. And last but not least, we have our senior who is here tonight, who is a perfect example of what an athlete should be. She came to every practice prepared, willing to do whatever it took, was happy even on the worst of days, and somebody that our underclassmen could really look up to. So this year's Coaches Award is going to go to Jenny Espana Mendez.
Okay, next up is girls tennis and Coach Vince Luciano.
Good evening. You guys want to stand? Yeah. Under their leadership the past 4 years, on the court, they've won over 100 matches, 12 individual county titles, 3 Cumberland County team championships, and 2 Cape Atlantic League championships. That's for the boys and the girls. Sorry. The amazing thing is they did this with a combined GPA of 4.22. In attendance tonight from the girls' team, we have Mariah, I missed the bus, Maldonado, Alyssa, often injured Garrick, and four-year captain and this year's Coaches Award winner, Giannina Speranza.
Okay, next up is cheerleading with Coach Margreta Broom.
Good evening. I so wish my assistant coach was here because I hate public speaking. Anyway, so I just want to thank administration and the athletic staff for all the support that you give cheer and assistants. I know I can be a pain in the butt, but thank you guys very much, as I was told today. For fall, these ladies, whew, I'm going to miss them so much. I've had a great squad this year. Some of the highlights for fall that we enjoy so much are the parades, of course, the Christmas parade and the Pacheco parade, and seeing them master the halftime dance and perform it. They have a lot of fun doing it, so that is one of our highlights. And for one of my accomplishments for Kylie Gonzalez is Miss Monogram. Everybody give her a round of applause. Very well deserved. Okay, so my seniors are Alicia Finger, Renaya Henry, Sanasia Harris, Amaya Day, Kellyanne Burgess, Kylie Gonzalez, and our rowdy Joseph Ansara, who did a wonderful job this year. for Coaches Award, actually, I also want to say that Kylie, Alicia, Kellyanne, Renaya were all my captains for this year, and they did an awesome job. So thank you, ladies, very much. Okay, for the Coaches Award, you know, we look for more than skill when we're choosing Captain and Coaches Award. The two ladies that I chose this evening have shown growth and maturity and commitment. For this young lady, whenever we had a dance that had to be choreographed or cheers that had to be taught, she always came through for us no matter what. I know we drove her crazy in our band app asking her to help us, but she never let us down. The Coaches Award for this evening goes to Miss Renaya Henry. All right, thank you guys very much. And I'll see you. I'll see you.
Okay, next up is the football team and Coach Goose.
Just go to the end of the table, Greg. Okay, you guys are spinning like that? All right. First and foremost, congratulations to all of our senior athletes being honored here tonight. Thank you for all those in attendance tonight. It means a lot. It means the world to these kids, our student athletes. A huge thank you to all the staff members that put together this honorable event. Their hard work does not go unnoticed. Lastly, in speaking on my senior football athletes, this particular senior class is very special to me, and they know why. I appreciate you young men for your courage and standing up for what you believe in. Keep that energy moving forward and utilize it in all your future endeavors. I love you, men, and you know that. As far as my Coach's Athlete Award, my Coach's Athlete Award goes to a young man who, to me, epitomized a program athlete. Someone who started a bit rough around the edges but stayed the course and wound up excelling both on the field and in the classroom. And that young man's name is Ryan Maven.
Okay, next up is the boys soccer team with Coach Paul Myers.
Good evening. Big thank you to all of the people who helped us the entire soccer season. It's a rewarding season, but it's certainly an exhausting season. It starts in the dead heat of summer with camp and clinics, two-a-days, and we're a team, we're a family. So throughout that whole summer, we stick together, we push through, we have team meetings, and the main thing is sticking through the struggles no matter how big or when things get rewarding after a big win, celebrating those victories. Through the highs, through the lows, you stick together as a family, and I think that was our theme this year. I'm so proud of this group of seniors because during the season we had those moments, injuries, moments where we had to play a game in double overtime after a tough loss, and we had to be resilient and pick up the next day of practice and realize we have a game 2 days away, and we can't focus on that tough loss. We learn from it, we move forward. And that's what this group tried to instill to our underclassmen. So I'm excited for the future next year, the year after, etc., because of this group right here. When you have a good group of seniors, they set the tone every day from the summer into the fall season, and the underclassmen are always watching, and they notice these guys working hard. We've played over half of our games into overtime. Through those tough challenges, we remained resilient, and we challenged ourselves every day to get better, to improve. We went undefeated from October 10th until October 21st. It was a moment for our program, a 5-game unbeaten streak that included a double overtime victory for senior night against Cumberland Regional. It was a special moment for the program because we had been losing throughout the game. We tied it with about a minute to go and won it in overtime, and each of these men, they were all on the field. We had one athlete that was named All-South Jersey. His plaque had not arrived until after the season, after our fall soccer banquet. So my assistant coach, Coach Haig, is going to present him with that plaque tonight. He was named All-South Jersey Boys Soccer. Noah Sarnoff. We have a great group of seniors that are up here tonight. Eric Robledo, Johnny Figueroa, Nathan Mendez-Gill, Donato Diaz, Anthony Sanchez Cruz, and Jonathan Vergara. Big round of applause, please. Our Coaches Award, as discussed by our whole coaching staff, was given to an athlete whose encouragement, support, and positive attitude were consistent. No matter a difficult week, no matter if somebody was having a rough day. He was on the field as our goalkeeper for that 3-2 double overtime win. Eric Robledo.
Okay, our final fall sport is field hockey with Coach Kate Cronk.
Good evening, and I just wanted to start and thank everybody for showing up, and I wanted to give a big shout out to our athletic training staff. Dara and TD put effortless time into making sure all of our student athletes are taken care of before the season, during the season, and then even after the season. They take, like, the amount of hours that go into what they do is endless. And for field hockey, just like all of the fall sports, when we start in the summer, the push to make sure all of our athletes are in shape and are aware of what they need to do has become a very big, crucial part of that. This year we have 4 seniors to honor for field hockey. These girls have stuck it out, and it's funny that no one else has kind of mentioned it. These seniors started their freshman year playing sports during COVID, and that was such a different season for their entry into high school athletics. And for our 4 seniors, 3 of them started, and we had one join in halfway through her high school career, and it's been such a great addition to learning how to be resilient. And the fact that these girls have done remarkable things in the 4 years that they've been here is astounding. I'm sure you'll hear quite a bit about the Harold Alvarez girls. They are definitely a part of our field hockey family here at Vineland High School. Not just softball, not just sports in general, but overall the impact that they've made has been drastic. So starting with our seniors, we have Michelle Dong. She was one of our senior captains. She came out sophomore year and has made a huge impact on our team, doing all types of things with our girls, because she put in the time and effort to make sure that our players that would come in from our middle school program knew exactly what we needed to do. She was one of our 3-year starters. She's going to be continuing her education at Rutgers next year. We have Denasia Russell, another 3-year starter. She's another one of our senior captains. Denasia is a big standout on the team this year because she was relentless. And she made sure that when things needed to happen, she was definitely there to help all of the underclassmen that we had. Because these girls dealt with 4 seniors, dealt with 15 freshmen. So they really helped to mold the field hockey family that we have here at Vineland High School. They made sure that they led our team by example. It wasn't just do as I say, it was showing them through the way that they treated everybody. Our last senior that I want to mention tonight is Megan Harold Alvarez. She has been a captain for the past 2 seasons. She is a 4-year varsity starter for the Fighting Clan, and she broke 5 records this season, which is phenomenal across the board for the different things that you can do in hockey. So one of the big records she broke, she had the most goals by a senior, and for a season, so she scored 29 goals this season, which is phenomenal. She had the most assists for seniors. She had 15 assists, 18 total for a record. She was 13th in the state for goals this season, which is, again, another astounding fact when you look at the fact that there's hundreds and hundreds of athletes in the state that play this sport, and she's one of those standouts. She has a record for Vineland High School for scoring in the most consecutive games, 8 games in a row. She was able to put the ball in the net, and that obviously led to the 29 goals for the season. So the good thing about all 3 of these ladies is they are true leaders, on the field and off the field. And really sad that we are losing them, but it's great to see that they're going to be doing great things. Megan's going to be going on to play field hockey at Millersville and continue her education there. So I wanted to make sure we made those notes there. And Denasia is going to be our Coaches Award winner this evening. She stepped up all summer this past year. She made sure that when we run summer practices, when the weight room is open, that all of our middle school athletes, all of our high school athletes are aware of what they need to do and are conscientious of what they need to bring to the sport. And she helped cultivate the culture we want here for Vineland Athletics to be a family, a sports family. It's not just about coming to do a sport and leaving and then not taking anything back to Vineland. It's about knowing that when you come here, you're welcome, and that everyone has something to bring that's unique. And Denasia definitely helped to create that culture. So, thank you.
We will start our winter sports season with boys basketball and Coach Dan Russo.
Good evening. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight to support our fantastic athletes here. Kids do a great job here, work hard every day. It's not easy being a student athlete at any situation. You got to be able to take care of your academics as well as the sports end of it. One thing I will say to some of the seniors who are going to continue their playing career that I always would tell my former players, finish. Make sure you finish. If you have an excellent opportunity, which a lot of you do, don't take it for granted. Finish. A small percentage of kids and student athletes start college with the athletic piece and are able to finish. It takes a lot of hard work and commitment that all of you understand. So make sure you take advantage of your opportunities. Parents, congratulations, guardians, grandparents, you've been able to get your young student athletes this far. Great job getting them to practices, games. It takes a huge commitment. It's not easy. To our VHS board members that are here tonight, Mrs. Cataspati, board president, Mr. Medio, Mr. Sobrana, it goes a long way with the teachers and the coaches and the players that we have great support from you. We thank you so much. And our VH administration is here tonight. We appreciate your support as well. It means the world to us. Thank you. I'd like to acknowledge our former athletic director as well, who's done a lot for all of us in this room, Mr. Donnie Robbins, who's moved on to a new position in district. Let's give a nice round of applause for Mr. Donnie Robbins. He was our athletic director for nearly 20 years and did a great job. With that being said, with our new VHS athletic director, Coach Sylvester Schifalalio, congratulations. Let's clap it up for him. All the decorations tonight, the tables, all this whole thing. He's got a great supporting staff with Assistant Athletic Director, Miss Ashley Sayal. And Miss Jen Jimenez as the Athletic Director Secretary. Great job. Thank you so much. Okay, the boys basketball team, we had 8 wins this year. It wasn't the best season on with our record, but the kids competed every day. They gave me all they had, and at the end of the day, as a coach, that's all that matters. As you can see, we have 2 seniors up here. One senior's playing basketball as we speak. We were a very young team, a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. We even had a freshman playing varsity. But these guys did all that they could to win games and represent the program with honor, and I'm very proud of them. Their leadership will carry down to the next group coming up, and I see a great future for the Vineland basketball program. The first student athlete I'd like to recognize who's not here is Alex Rodriguez. Please give a round of applause for him. Alex is on an AAU team and currently has a game tonight, or he would have been here. The next student athlete I'd like to recognize, who is to my left, senior Sean Riggins. Sean did an excellent job for us, and when he's hot, there's not many kids that can shoot better than him. Sean's close to a 3.7 GPA, plans on attending Montclair University next year, and is going to do his best to walk onto that team. So a nice round of applause for Sean. Next senior to my right, Alufemi Sode, nicknamed Jerry. Jerry also does excellent in the classroom. He's a 3.9 GPA. And believe it or not, Jerry came to us as a basketball player only. But I convinced his mother to let him play football. And Jerry will be attending Division II college next year, and I think it's North Carolina, Livingstone. So let's give him a big round of applause for that. For some of the older people out there tonight, there's a great movie called The Waterboy. And I told Jerry, what mama don't know won't hurt her. Jerry is our Coaches Award winner this year. Congratulations, Jerry. Let's clap it up. Appreciate everybody in this room. It's so great to see all the red and gray out tonight. Wish everyone the best in the future. Thank you.
Okay, next up is our girls basketball team. Okay, Coach Breeze couldn't be here, so I'm going to read his speech. The season started off as usual with our holiday toy drive. Sporting our City Tech commemorative uniforms, the girls celebrated 115 years of girls basketball here at Vineland High School, along with the National Women in Sports Day and the passing of Title IX legislation. Our 2023-2024 season was filled with ups and downs. The girls were competitive in every contest. This year brought tough injuries that contributed to some setbacks. The awards ceremony is always a bittersweet time of year. It is difficult to say goodbye to our seniors, but it's also exciting to see these young ladies mature and go off to a new chapter in their lives. Without further ado, please allow me to introduce our Vineland High School girls basketball seniors. We have Skylyn Oyola, attending RCSJ for psychology and playing softball next year. Isabella Mayas is attending RCSJ for teaching next year. Talia Duncan, also attending RCSJ, and she will be playing basketball next year. Coach Breeze's Coaches Award winner is Amaya Day. Amaya is the type of player who would quietly change a game. She did not get much playing time early in her high school career, but saw major minutes during her senior year. When you needed her to score, she would, and there were times when she surprised you with a crazy bucket. Amaya works hard all year and never complains. She keeps going, no matter how tired she may be. She never misses a practice and will give you her all. Amaya will run through a wall for you. Not only is Amaya a heck of a basketball player, she is an outstanding student. She has perfect attendance this school year and is graduating summa cum laude. She has received the School Council Award 4 years in a row. She will be attending RCSJ for business management in the fall. I am grateful to have met Amaya and honored to have had the opportunity to coach her. I am certain that she will achieve great things. Hey, next we have winter cheer with Coach Margreta Broom.
Good evening again. Thank you again for the support, everybody. Winter season is a very short season. However, we do have an amazing time. This year, a majority of our team was new to cheer, so I am proud to say that they caught on very quick. They only had, 2 weeks to learn all the material, and they did an amazing job. I'm very proud of them. I'll say a little bit about the 3 seniors for this tonight. Renaya Henry, she was my manager, and again, anything we needed, dance, she helped choreograph, she was there. She helped the girls who needed a little bit more assistance with cheer off to the side, and she, again, was our rock. So thank you, Renaya. Joseph, our rowdy, did an awesome job, too. He was very eager and enthusiastic to do anything that we asked him to do, any events. He was more on top of the schedule than I was. So thank you, Joseph. And last but not least, Sanasia Harris, who is new to cheer as well. She only had 1 season under our belt when we threw captain at her for winter. And I think that she rocked it. Very mature, very responsible, and I appreciate everything that she did for the season. So thank you. With that being said, that is why Sanasia Harris got the Coaches Award. Thank you.
Next is boys swimming with Coach Sarah Bennett.
Thank you all for being here to celebrate our graduating student athletes. Boys swimming had a winning season and our first playoff run in a number of years as our team has been in a rebuild. It was a massive team effort, especially given the way each and every swimmer showed up and showed out in our final regular season meet to PowerPoint into the tournament. There were time drops across the pool, race after race, meet after meet. We had 8 swimmers on our Cal Championship team, including all 3 seniors. 1 senior also qualified for states and was named first team all conference, with one of our juniors also being named as an honorable mention. 23 swimmers and managers reached varsity status, with our 3 seniors achieving it once again, as they have all of their years on the team. The seniors, also known as the 3 Michaels, are the first class who I have coached as their head coach for all 4 years, and I am incredibly proud of all of their hard work and dedication. Swimming is very challenging physically and mentally, with late nights at practices and meets, early Saturdays when you would rather still be asleep, and I think you might still be when you walk in the door, and a long season spent diving into the cold pool day after day. You should all give yourselves credit for everything you have accomplished. Michael DeVito was our team captain. He started swimming at age 7 and will be attending Messiah University and majoring in cybersecurity. Michael Giardino is the 400-meter freestyle record holder. He was a Meet of Champions state qualifier in the 500-yard freestyle in his junior and senior years. Started swimming at age 12 and is joining the Coast Guard. Michael Pantaleone knows when to direct the team in moments that are serious and the ones that are lighthearted. Started swimming at age 11 and is joining the Air Force. and proud of all three of you, as is our entire team. And our Coaches Award winner goes to a swimmer who is a leader in and out of the pool, and our team captain, Michael DeVito.
Next is girls swimming and Coach Michael Schneider.
All right, good evening, everybody. I'd like to start by echoing my colleagues and congratulating everybody for their accomplishments during the season. Schiff and Ashley, I wanted to thank both of you also. Schiff and Ashley kind of started taking over the transition in the middle of our season, so I know it was really difficult as much as I was calling, emailing, and texting both of them, but you guys had our backs. We very much appreciate it. We look forward to the future with both of you. This year's girls swim team faced the challenge of replacing 12 varsity letter winners from the previous squad. This required us to ask a bunch of young kids, including 6 freshmen, to step into important roles, as well as our seniors to step up and lead the maintaining of our team culture. In the face of these challenges, the team competed at a high level in one of the toughest conferences in the state, tallying a 6-3 record, spending the final couple weeks of the regular season ranked in the NJ.com top 20, and earning the number 4 seed in the South Jersey sectional tournament. Unfortunately, we came up short of our expectations in the tournament, but we were encouraged by the growth we saw and the experience we gained. We also went on to have a strong showing at the individual meet of champions. At that meet, the 200 medley relay of Ava Smith, Isabella Saltar, who is standing to my left, Lena Smith and Leah Mako finished 13th in the state. Ava Smith finished 15th in the 100 butterfly, and Lena Smith finished 22nd in the 100 breaststroke. Ava Smith was selected All South Jersey third team by the South Jersey Coaches Association. She and her younger sister, Lena, were both all Cape Atlantic League American Conference first team selections, and Olivia Masucci was an all Cape Atlantic League honorable mention selection. The 2 seniors that we have in attendance tonight are Isabella Saltar to my left and Emma Negron to my right. Both of these young ladies, along with their 4 classmates, all were named National Interscholastic Swimming Coaches Association Academic All-Americans this year. Emma will be attending Monmouth University next year, majoring in occupational therapy, and Isabella will be continuing her swimming career at Rowan University, where she is going to study veterinary medicine. And our Coaches Award winner this year was Isabella Saltar. I just wanted to get up and say one other thing real quick. I would probably regret it if I didn't. But in a couple weeks is the 2024 U.S. Olympic swimming trials in Indianapolis, Indiana. And one of our alumni, Rachel Bernhardt, class of 2013, will be competing for the 3rd consecutive time. Might be the last time. She's 30. She just got married, but she did finish 8th in the 200 breaststroke in 2021. They only take the top 2, so getting there would be quite the accomplishment. But if you happen to see finals races on TV at night, look for Rachel Bernhardt. She will be competing in the 100 and 200 breaststroke.
Okay, now for our winter track and field team, you have Coach Elliot DeShields.
You want to come up here? You winning track coach? Good evening again, everyone. Excuse me. Okay, I think I've been doing this for about 35 years now. And I just want to say that this group of athletes that we have before you have been one of my best. Okay, I've had years I've definitely had better talent, as I said before, but again, just stand-up people with a lot of character. Yes, give them a hand. You could be a great athlete. It'll carry you far, okay? But at one point and one time in your life, the athletic ability is going to go from you, okay? But one thing you will always have is your character. I tell these athletes all the time, okay? It's not what you do when everyone's around. It's what you do when you're by yourself, when everyone's not watching, the way you carry yourself and stuff like that. And that's our basis here for this track team, is to build men and women of character. We have had, over the last couple of years, over 100 kids out for our winter track team. Over 100. We have kids that run competitively for the team. Within that 100, another 24 just come out to keep in shape. They play other sports, softball, baseball. They come out and they take part in the team, and that's something that I've been very proud of, just being able to work with all these athletes over the years. The winter season, it's a long season, I'm going to tell you. I know Greta said it was short. It's a long season. We don't have too many facilities that we run at. We have to go travel a little bit to run to the facilities. You get home late at night. But you know what? This winter season, it brings a lot of joy because I get to see these kids interact with each other. I see them grow. I see them have just a great time enjoying life. And it's well worth it to me. I'll take the tiredness when I see how these kids are interacting with each other, how they treat each other, and just how they're living. It's just a beautiful thing to watch and see. Just so you know, we've had over this winter track season, we've had over 56 personal records set. Our 4x800 meter relay team, our girls 4x800 meter relay team of Nicoletta Giuliani, Eve Ortiz, Ashlyn Newton, and Georgina Challo, they broke their own school record. They broke it earlier in the season, ran a 10:33, and then came back into the Freedom Games in New York and ran a 10:17 to break their own school record again this year. So let's give them a hand for that. It's a great achievement. I would like to thank my assistant coaches who, again, you know, they do the bulk of the work. And I appreciate each and every one of them and the job that they do. Coach Hubbard, Coach Hendricks, and also Coach Mike Cephas, along with Coach Sylvia Galarza. They all helped out this winter track season this year. In my haste, because I was trying to make the night short, I really didn't get to talk about my Coach's Award winner for cross country, and I didn't say enough about him. I just want to correct that mistake right now. Landon Gentile Adamson, like I said, he's been my right-hand man. Okay, look at him as I do all my athletes. As a son, he's got my back. When my back is turned, I know he's going to run the ship the way it's going to be. And like I said, from his time he came in as a freshman, it's just been such a joy to have on the team. So Landon, thank you so much for all you've done for me over the last 4 years. I greatly appreciate you. And now to my Coaches Award winners. This first man, wow. You ever just come across somebody that's just always cheery, has that smile on their face? And it just lightens your day. It really does. You can have a bad day, you see his face, and he's smiling, and it just brightens your day. This man, I've had teachers ask about it. You know, who's the kid you got on your team? He's always smiling. He is such a nice man, such a nice young man. And trust me when I say they're not lying, this got to be one of the best human beings on the planet. Really, really, I really, really mean that. His character, the way he treats everyone, whether they know him or not, you just want to know who he is. You really does. He was our, by the way, prom king this year. So congratulations on that as well. So my Coach's Award is going to go to Mr. Rashawn Jeffrey. All right, yeah. On the girls' side, it's gonna be a little hard for me, so I start crying. Please forgive me. I met her actually in cross country, and you know, I hear a little voice like that, Coach Shields. But you know, she asked me a question about what we doing today and stuff like this. I'm like, I always ask Joel, who's that young lady from the from her reception here? She has just been a joy to coach. It's one thing I can always say about her. She always gives me her 100%, no matter what. And she's become. I don't have a daughter. My daughters have always been the young ladies here I've coached and I've taught here at the high school. Always wanted a daughter, but couldn't have a daughter. But I look at her. And like I said, I take her as that she is my daughter. She always comes across, before she goes to class, she comes across, she gives me a hug every day. And before she goes to class, she comes in the gym, she gives me a hug, and she's off to class. And I always look forward to that. And I'm like, where is she at today? If she's not there, that's how I know she's not in school. And like I said, it's hard. It's hard when you see these kids go on after the years, and wow. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I always get choked up at this point. But I just wish God's blessings on all these athletes as they leave these walls. And I just want to say that I'm proud of all of you, and especially proud of her. Like I said, it's my heart. I'm not going to lie. She's definitely my heart. My Coach's Award goes to Miss Nicoletta Giuliani. That's it for me.
And our final, Thank you, Coach. Our final winter sport is wrestling with Coach Jake Homiak.
Good evening, seniors, parents, coaches, and administration. Seniors, congratulations on your upcoming graduation from Vineland High School and achieving various honors and accolades with your respective sports teams. Vineland High School Wrestling has enjoyed two of its best seasons in the history of the program in the last two. This year, the team earned an 18-9 record and were Cape Atlantic National Division champs for the first time since 1988 and a share of the conference title. Also, in the last two seasons, we've won 37 matches. That's more than the last 5 seasons combined. We earned our second consecutive NJSIAA Group 5 playoff berth in a row after not having qualified for the group playoffs in over 30 years. This year's wrestling team included our most Cape Atlantic League All-Stars in school history, with 6 All-Stars and 1 honorable mention. Finally, we placed 4th out of 10 teams at the District 31 tournament and sent 5 wrestlers to the Region 8 tournament. This year's group of seniors, Lee Sinkowski, Roland Dixon, Gavin Gallo, and Josh Kinchin, were directly responsible and a reflection of the success that our team had during this season as well as the last one. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication and sacrifice and time to wrestle. It's often said that once you've wrestled and achieved, everything else in life is easy. I'm also going to quote a posthumous coach who spent the better part of his life and career with us in the mini wrestling organization, as well as a coach to myself and a partner and coach to my father who coached the program for a number of years. It's often the little things that matter. Pete Adams. Some individual accolades are as follows. Lee Sinkowski, a 21-10 record, 14 pins, and a Cape Atlantic League honorable mention. Roland Dixon, 4-8 record in his first year in competition, provided added depth to our team. Gavin Gallo, his second year wrestling, 27-9 record, 18 pins, Cape Atlantic League All-Star, District 31 third place, and a Region 8 qualifier. And last but not least, Josh Kinchin, a 31-8 record in his senior season, Cape Atlantic League All-Star, a District 31 second place, and our first 5th placer in the Region 8 tournament, 1 match away from the state tournament. Gavin Gallo plans to attend Albright College in the fall, and Josh Kinchin is also looking at his opportunities for college as well. To my left, you see Gavin Gallo. In the center, you see Roland Dixon. On the right, you have Josh Kinchin. My coach's award winner for this evening is Josh Kinchin.
Okay, to kick off our spring season, we have the baseball team with coaches Jones, Seth Bermudez, and Steven Gonzalez.
Good evening. Thank you for everyone coming tonight. The 3 senior athletes that we have with us are Mikey Sanchez, Anthony Gonzalez, and Benny Andrioli. Over the past 4 years that this senior class has been a part of the baseball program, they have accomplished 56 wins, 2 playoff wins, and 1 Cape Atlantic League championship. This senior class has represented our program well, as their behavior record and grades reflect. Every senior player is furthering their education through college, trade school, or the military. I am proud of each and every one of them. Our Coaches Award tonight is going to Benny Andrioli, who is he is a 3-year varsity letter winner. He was all conference as a sophomore, honorable mention this season, and will be attending Rowan University.
Loved watching the boys baseball team. They had a lot of success over the past 4 years. Next up is lacrosse with Coach Kevin Coring.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to the board members and the administration here. And congratulations to all the athletes and the parents who raised such fine people. Hurry up, Destiny, get up here. The 5, soon be 5, seniors that are up here right now, you're hard-pressed to find anybody in this school that works harder than they do out on the field every single day and in the classroom. Coming out to a sport that they had no prior experience or some of them no knowledge of beforehand, and despite our record, excelling every single time they're out there. Our seniors, we have Giovanni Franco, Ashton Taylor, our goalie, Destiny Colazzo, who is graduating a year early, and the only one crazy enough to step in front of those shots. 3rd-year senior, Gavin Gallo, and our only 4-year player, a person who I admire greatly, excels in the classroom, on the field. He's in select choir, he is in band, and balances the job all at the same time. Our Coaches Award winner, Jeremy Flores.
Okay, next up is the boys track and field team with Coach Elliott DeShields.
Kind of think I like coaching. Oh, it's true. It's true. Our boys spring track team, again, a lot of them were the same winter track athletes, and again, it was a pleasure to have them out here. We've had a lot of success out here. There's a lot of personal records this year. And I don't know if you've been looking on mile split or any of the other things. There have been some incredible feats out there this year by these New Jersey athletes, especially South Jersey. We've had 3 100-meter sprinters go under 10-3 in the 100 meters. They're running college times and the 200 to 400 and some of the distance events. So the competition was very stiff out there this year. And I just want to say congratulations to one of our athletes who will be moving on to the Group 4 State Championships. He's not a senior, but I do want to recognize him. Mr. Chris Thomas, he made it in 2 events. He's made it in a high jump and a triple jump. So congratulations to Chris. Going on to the state championships. This year we're very fortunate to have 3 county champions standing before us. First of all, in the 100 meters, we have Carlos Melendez Jr. Also winning a county championship in 2 events, again in the high jump and the triple jump, was Chris Thomas. He's a sophomore. And this year we had a rare occasion to have a freshman be county champ in the 3,200 meters this year, Mr. Max Giordino. So we had a lot of success out there in spring this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys produce for us next year. On to our seniors, again, I wish you the best. Like I said, I just love this group of athletes. A lot of them I've taught, and I've coached their parents, their older brothers, sisters, and like I said, it's just been a joy having them on the team. And again, I just like the direction that they're going and what they're all about. So God bless them. My Coaches Award winner this evening is a man that came on a couple years ago. And boy, when he came out to the track, boy, did he show out. He in his first year, I became one of our best sprinters on the team, best leaders on the team. And he's always out there working very, very hard. He gets down on himself when he doesn't do as well as he wants to. But again, like I said, no athlete has their best day all the time. Okay, you just keep working hard and you keep pressing on, which he has. And like I said, I know he's going to do very, very well as he moves on to college and he continue that track and field career. I'm very proud of him. And I wish that God bless your endeavors, your future endeavors as you move on past these hallways. My Coaches Award winner is Mr. Carlos Melendez Jr.
Next is the girls track and field team with Coach Hubbard.
At this time, I'd like to say thank you, parents. Let's give those parents a big round of applause. We haven't received a round of applause yet for the parents. And Chef, thanks for starting out this new athletic program here at Vineland High. It's appreciated. You've worked well and great success. And I want to say to Miss Canetta, we didn't plan this. We're matching. Look at that. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Girls track team. It was an incredible year. we set a couple records. We got 4 school records in track and field, some which has been there for 36 years. We have the mile with Georgina Challo. She broke the school record 3 times. She's going to the state championship this week. She might even break it again. She's one of the top 7 girls in the state of New Jersey. Also, we have, thank you. Ashley Newton also set a 36-year-old record, broke his 36-year-old record with 11:22 in the 2 mile. She was ranked 3rd in Group 4 this past season. Also, our distance medley set a record. We're the top distance medley team in Group 4 in South Jersey. I'd like to give them a big round of applause. And our pole vault, Mackenzie Challo Moore, also set a record, which is a wonderful 9 feet 8 inches. Good job. At this time, I would like to let you guys know we have the Coaches Award. You might not really think it's that big, but for our students that are up here, and for me, this was one of my first awards, and it's important. It's important to get this award to be acknowledged, because this might be the only award you get. That might be the only award that goes up on that wall in that house. And that's important, because we just don't know. You try so hard. I got mine 40 years ago, and that was the first thing I put up on there. That was one of the first things that I ever achieved. And since then, I've achieved a lot of accolades through the years, but understanding this is not just a senior award, it means a lot to these girls, and I know they work hard. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge our seniors. First one, Najee. She ran the hurdles this year. Mrs. Ledbetter, she finally this weekend, she's been coach. The mile split has all the times and records. She finally broke in to the 17s. She's on mile split. She is so excited, and she came up, and we were high-fiving at sectionals. That's Group 4 championship of South Jersey. Kicked it out. So I want to give her a big round of applause. Thank goodness. You finally got in the 17s. Very good. Very impressive. Same thing, first year out, we have Zaria Jones. She came out, and she's just been trying with Coach Canetta, and she's been working. I kept saying, we got to work on it a little more, and she set her personal record this past weekend, and it was 75 feet. She's on mile split, a great achievement. I'd like to give her a big round of applause. All right, unfortunately, we have the third one. She came out on the track team, Miss Day. Due to circumstances that she couldn't control, she didn't finish the season with the team, but let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you. God bless and good night.
Okay, next is our boys crew team with Coach Paul Myers.
All right, so big part of this program. Only 60 athletes on the crew team in general, and we only have, out of those 60-plus athletes, 4 seniors. So Michael's one of the boys seniors that we're going to discuss tonight. We're going to say the other names, and our girls coach will be coming up shortly. But I want to give first a thank you to 3 individuals that have helped me in the fall and in the spring. Joe Pettit, Mike Ott, and Dave Gansey for all their hard work. 3 gentlemen from our maintenance program, and they've done a great job all season for me. So thank you to those 3 guys. The Vineland boys crew team is one of the best rowing teams that I've coached in my 7 years as the Vineland crew coach. We had success in our races, which are also known as regattas, including winning a silver medal at the county championships at Lake Lenape. And thank you. And a respectable showing at the Stotesbury Regatta, which is the largest high school rowing event in the country in Philadelphia. The seniors on the boys' side, Michael DeVito, Brendan Martinez, and Barry Valerio, are 3 of the boys in our varsity 4 boat. I encourage each of you to watch the movie Boys in the Boat. It was directed by George Clooney. It's a book based off of the rowing team from Washington that ended up competing in the Olympics. You'll see how challenging and tough the sport of rowing is. And these 3 seniors on the boys' side set the tone for our over 60 athletes each day, leading stretches, getting the boats ready, the oars ready. They were dependable, accountable, and they did things before the coaches even needed to ask. They truly cared for each other. They stuck together, and that's where the success came from. Their hard work showed as seniors, and everybody picked up from there, and I give them all the credit in the world. We were very blessed with, truly 4 seniors. Coach Carly on the girls' side will talk about, our female rower, but we're very lucky to have those 4 amazing seniors. The Coaches Award is going to go to our Team Oarsman Award. The Oarsman Award for the past couple of years, that he won it 2 years in a row, is voted on by the athletes. And it's based off a person that kind of does the little things at our boathouse, cleaning up things, leading by example, putting things away, without even needing to be asked. 2 years in a row, he won that award. So it was a no-brainer that Michael DeVito was our Coaches Award for this season. Thank you.
Next is girls crew with Coach Carly Farrell.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to start talking about how our season went. We had a very successful season this year with a couple second and third place races by our varsity 4 boat. Our JV 4 boat got first place in county championships on Mother's Day at Lenape Lake, which we brought a trophy home with that, but I do not have it with me today. My one and only senior, Hannah Coy. Hannah is very dedicated and determined to this sport. She would always show up to practice with a smile on her face and was ready to work hard. Hannah was an amazing leader to her fellow teammates. She was always encouraging to support them to try their best and to never give up. Hannah will be also awarded with the Dr. McCann Scholarship at our banquet on the 11th. and she's also the Coaches Award.
Okay, we have 2 athletic programs left. I purposely saved these 2 for the end because the whole community is so proud of these 2 programs. This group is a smaller group, but for the first time ever, our female golf team with Coach Jim Haig.
Good evening. First, I'd like to thank the Board of Ed and Central Administration for approving a girls-only golf team here at Vineland High School. Vineland High School girls golf is the only girls program in the Cape Atlantic League. First, the only one. All the other schools are a co-ed program. So our girls were able to compete this year at 6 different events every Wednesday. The Cape Atlantic League had girl-only events where there would be 32 to 36 golfers. They would play 9 holes. We would play different courses like Union League, Shoregate, right here, Eastland and Vineland. Our home course was Buena Vista. Our girls are very lucky to play on those courses. I don't think they realized how lucky they were to be able to play on those courses. I started off the season with 15 girls. I ended the season with 15 girls. Of those 15, I only had 1 senior. So I have 14 girls coming back eager. They got the feel, the itch to play golf, and I saw some of them in school today, and they're like, Coach, when can we play? It's not season now. We can't get together. You have to play on your own, but I'll help you out in finding courses, discounts, whatever I can do to get you out there. So as the season went on, the girls, they were nervous. They didn't like playing with other girls they didn't know. So as the season went on, they were like, how come we can't play other schools like the boys do? So I went to my athletic director, Mr. Schiflalio, and I asked him, can we reach out to some of the local schools, in the Tri-County, Delsey, Cumberland, Alma, and Shalleck. They have girl-only programs to see if they would, play a match. So the only one that reached back was Cumberland Regional. So we were able to host it at Buena Vista. We played them, and we finished the season 1-0. So we were undefeated for this season. I'd like to acknowledge my 6 varsity golfers, since they are the first varsity golfers for Vineland High School girls golf. My number 1 was Elena Bono. Elena qualified for the Cape Atlantic League, which they only take 12 golfers. She competed in that and did great, very well. My next, in no particular order, I have Sydney Kronk, Kylie Haig, Sophia Mazowski, Maria Papadaniel, and Angela Koskabas. Those were my 6 scorers every Wednesday. My other girls, they competed at practice. I took the best scores, and it seemed to be the same 6. My Coaches Award goes to Elena Bono. Elena Bono could not be here tonight because she is competing in a golf tournament today, so she's running a little late. But again,
Thank you to Central Administration and the Board of Ed for approving this opportunity for the girls of Vineland to play golf. Thank you.
Okay, I accidentally skipped over one of our sports, and it's actually one of our fastest growing sports here at VHS. That is our boys golf team with Coach Paul Lonergan.
Sorry, I can't match up to an undefeated season, Coach, but great job. Thanks, Schiff and Ashley, administration, fellow coaches, to the athletes, boys and girls out there tonight, well deserved. You guys earned this. This is your night. Great job. I had the privilege of coaching this year's boys golf team, and we more than doubled our win total from last year. While being in the most competitive and difficult conferences in South Jersey. The highlight was winning the Cumberland County Team Championship. I played at Eastland Country Club on May 22nd. We have a lot of young talent, and we look forward to a bright future. I was privileged to be part of coaching this year's senior class, including Trevor Donnelly, Dimitri Papadaniel, and Leo Klass. Our team was led by a senior named Carson Ippolito, who's not here tonight, who had the lowest scoring average and was named All-Conference Honorable Mention. Our team captain, who you see in front of you, no doubt led by example. He's a true gentleman, greeting me every day with a handshake and a smile. Now, as you know, golf is a game of integrity. In my 34 years of coaching, Matthew Campanella has shown this quality more than anyone I have ever coached. Therefore, Matthew, you got the Coach's Award. And you get to design the team uniforms next year. Hey, buddy.
Okay, our final team, currently preparing for the South Jersey versus Central Jersey sectional championship game tomorrow, with Coach Mike Reed as our girls softball team.
They're constantly picking on me. I don't know why. First off, I'd like to thank administration for all your support and help, athletic department as well. And a special thank you to the Board of Education for believing our dream this year and allowing us to go down to Florida to get our season started. This has been an amazing year for our softball program. Currently, we're 25-2. The Group 4 South sectional champions. We won the Cal American Division going 12-0, and tomorrow we're playing for a chance to go to the state finals to be potentially the top out of 85 Group 4 schools. Of our seniors standing here, we have Sky Oyola, who was our prom queen this year. And my 3 team captains, Gianna Pareca, Megan Harrell Alvarez, and Morgan Harrell Alvarez. Morgan was named All South Jersey first team, All Conference first team, and was also selected to play in the Senior All-Star Game at Gloucester next week. She also recorded her 100th hit this year and currently has 120 and counting. And my Coaches Award winner is Morgan Harrell Alvarez. She'll be continuing her academic career as well as her softball playing career at Morgan State University next year. Yes, Morgan at Morgan State, yes, we know. Thanks, Meg. And I can't wait to get on the field tomorrow with these ladies and go to the next step of the states on Friday.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our event. The girls' game is tomorrow at 4 o'clock at Marlboro High School. It's about 2 hours away. So we hope to have a decent group out there. Thank you all for coming. And one last congratulations to our seniors.